Hey everyone, Steve here, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Razer Raion Fightpad for the PlayStation 4. As you can see from the box here, it is a 6-button D-pad only Fightpad with a little touchpad button there. Made by Razer, specifically obviously for fighting game fans. In terms of what's inside and what's needed, I suppose, it's for PS4 or PC. You need a free USB port. Apparently the PC compatibility doesn't matter to Sony, which is perfectly understandable. More marketing info on the side here. And on the back, we can see that it's got a tactile 8-way D-pad, so hopefully that is nice and clicky and responsive. PS4 touchpad, I'm not actually sure if it works via touch or it's just a button. Mechanical switch face buttons for lightning quick inputs, 6 face buttons layout, weird English. But anyways, an audio jack and a competition mode to make sure you don't accidentally disqualify yourself. You've got Markman endorsing this thing on the bottom left here, which is cool. This is basically new old stock, but it's not sealed, so let's just open it up. I'm assuming that this is exactly what it would look like if it was new anyways. So I've got the controller itself here in a nice foam insert. Nothing else really, I don't think I'll be keeping this. You've got the controller itself. Not gonna press anything yet. Nice cable with a nice rubber cable tie. And I think that came out of this bottom compartment here. So there's nothing left in the box. And I guess this is the manual. Interesting style of a manual. Tested and validated by members of the FGC, Razer Fightpads, yada yada yada. More detailed look at the features of this thing, which is cool. And the same thing in different languages. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's just get stuck into it. But first, before I plug it in, let's just have a feel. All right, so clicky D-pad, right? Nice. And it's a rocker style, so, you know, smooth movements. You don't have to separate your buttons. Mechanical switches, which is, yep, there's no membrane bump at the bottom. So you must have some sort of silent switch activation because nothing's actually clicking. PlayStation button, touchpad, nice and wired, so you never lose battery. Triggers, bumpers. These are all clicky, which is nice. Oh wait, no, mute button and speaker volume button, I guess. Options in share, options for D-pad right stick or left stick, audio jack here, and whether you want the top buttons here to be L1, L2 on the left, R1, R2 on the right, or L3, R3 on the left, and L1, L2 on the right. Given that we already have R1 and R2 here, I think the best option is this one. And you have to, toggle your console here, which is pretty interesting. Let's leave it on PS4. Okay, so while the PS4 boots up, let's get this plugged in. And I'll just test it quickly out on Street Fighter just to make sure I have a use for all 6 buttons here. But then after that, I'm gonna dive into some Tekken. And even after all the fight pads that I've reviewed and everything, I'm really not sure of my favorite way to play with 6 face buttons. I think it might have to be claw, just so it's kind of like a controller and arcade stick hybrid. The controller itself is pretty light actually. I don't think there's any vibration. It doesn't seem like it, because otherwise there would be a little bit of weight because of the motors. So if you're the kind of person that likes to kind of feel a bit of heft and weight with their controller, this may not be for you, but you could just, I guess, rest it on your lap and it's not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to play arcade mode because I actually don't have enough space to update Street Fighter and play online, but that's fine. I always get my ass beat anyways. What is with these inputs? It seems to have to press them hard. Let's hope this isn't going to be an issue. I had a bit of trouble just already navigating these menus. I'm going to get confused and think these are start and select for sure. Oh, no, that's all right. Let's just make sure the controls are normal. Okay, should be good to go. Oh my god, why can't I Hadouken? Oh god. How did I get hit by that? Nice. Feels good. Nice and light, responsive. I guess I can anchor the right handle here like this. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to Hadouken, not just Shoryuken. I don't know if you can see, but I'm accidentally always trying to air fireball because even if I do play a Shoto, I play the best Shoto, Akuma. Nice Street Fighter test. Fun. I like this controller. It's nice and responsive. In terms of playing it on Tekken, we shall see. Okay, so straight into Tekken online mode because I don't care. Let's do this. Okay, about to jump into my first match with this Razer Raion Fightpad. I probably shouldn't use my ranked account to test controllers, but whatever. I always end up just playing around with stuff and losing, and that's definitely my excuse. Nice, okay. This guy is probably not as good as I am, and I'm terrible, and I feel bad. Whoa, jeez. Okay, he's good. He's good. Rage, come on. Oh, damn, I'm an idiot. Okay, this guy's not as experienced as I am in terms of getting his ass beat, because I'm very experienced in getting my ass beat, so if he wants to fight again, we'll fight. Man, Tekken's so good. I like this controller. Again, you always have to just get used to the new movement style. And I don't know what it was, but sometimes I couldn't get my 4-3 kicks to come out. Basically, which means circle and X if you're not used to Tekken notation, which why would you be? Okay, for some reason, anyways, it kicked me out of the online mode, but whatever. Okay, so this Razer Raion Fightpad, it's nice. To be honest, I'm not sure why you would choose this over any other controller that you're more comfortable with unless you really liked rocker style D-pads and you wanted one that was natively compatible with the PlayStation 4. The buttons are nice and fast and responsive and all the stuff that, you know, it's claiming to be. If you want a specific tool for fighting games, then maybe you are the target market for things like this, like modern fight pads. You know, I usually take a look at stuff that's got a bit of nostalgia or is kind of historically significant or pretty cool looking at least. It's a nice sleek modern look, kind of all black with the only splashes of color being the green Razer light here and the PlayStation button colors. But other than that, you know, you're really gonna have to see if it's worth, you know, spending the extra money for a fighting game dedicated controller. So that'll do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about this controller, what it was like to use it, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, it'd be awesome if you could like it. And if you're not already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. There's a lot more to see there, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.